There's some analysts who are questioning this notion of 12 million votes in its entirety. Because if you look at the outcome of the last election, President Tinubu, you look at the northern share of the votes, President Tinubu had about 5.3 million votes from the north. The runner-up, Atiku Abubakar, had about 4.8 million, meaning the difference was just 500,000. In votes in the north. So this makes this 12 million votes seem a little bit mythical and almost like something that lost its force a long time ago, long before we lost President Buhari. Well, what's your take on this? Because people are saying that maybe this idea of 12 million votes is even exaggerated because we didn't see its impact in the last election.
Well, our Nigerian wife is not true. I mean, this is due to the fact that voter apathy in this country, because us, the politicians, have disappointed Nigerians. But the 12 million votes were there. They were counted at one time, in this country. But the voter apathy, if you look at the trend of election in this country, the Nigerians are tired of us politicians, certainly. That's why a lot of people don't even come out to vote. But then what do? The people that come out to vote, those are the votes that will be counted. It has got nothing to do with Muhammad Buhari. It has got nothing to do with our movement, but the voter apathy, which means we, the collective Nigerian politicians, need to get our acts together to start, practicing what we preach, so that Nigerians can have confidence in us all and come back to vote for whichever party they want. So it's got nothing to do with that. The vote, the numbers are not any myth, but the reality.
But Vimba is correct, Mr. Farouk, because with due respect, if you say there's been voter apathy, that has also eaten into the 12 million vote base, and it doesn't exist again. So that means people that went out to vote for you people before do not believe in you people again. And what a lot of people even attribute is
the truth.
Hang on a minute, and I will throw a spanner out there, and I know you'll catch it well. What a lot of people even attribute is that, and I'll tell you this openly, there was a lot of rigging and mago-mago in the electoral process. That's why we had that 12 million number all this while. Because once the new electoral laws kicked in, where you have BVAS accreditation, the numbers just dropped. So now we see the numbers for what they truly were. I mean, I know you go back to the days of the 12 million vote, the 2007 election. I mean, those same elections that Umar Musa Yar'Adua said, those the elections that brought him were fraught irregularities. Is it 2015 that we saw massive election numbers in Rivers State where people used to get over 1 million votes, and that doesn't exist again? So with these new electoral laws, a lot of those big bogus number of 24 million threshold, 12 million threshold, 15 million threshold election win, it's all long gone. What do you say to that? That it's just because they've been aiding and abetting and padding votes all this while. That's why we had the big numbers.
Well, I don't have evidence to what you're saying, because back in the days, us in the opposition, we even had no way to rig election. Absolutely, we didn't have means to rig election.
You never saw any rigging of any election. No results were ever contested. You never saw that.
I'm not telling you that there was no rigging, but we did not add up the numbers. We did not add up the numbers. And you have to agree that, look, it's voter apathy. And then let's get to the bridge before we cross it. So with all these things you're talking about the beavers and so on, so let's get these things done correctly so that Nigerians can be accredited properly, and then the voting, probably in 2027, that's when we can know exactly the number of persons who go out to register and those who go out to vote. But the voter apathy in this country is true. I'm telling you. I don't know whether, Dr. Rufai, you are voting. Some of elites in this country don't even go out to vote.
Even in 2015, the results that came out from one of your biggest strongholds were challenged by the PDP. That was Kano. And in turn, you guys also challenged the results that came out of one of PDP's biggest strongholds then. That was in Rivers State. So for a politician to tell me in Nigeria that they've never added the number, they've never rigged before, Mr. Farouk, you can talk to, it's me, Rufai, you're a very good friend. We can talk about this thing. Because these are some of the unfairness Nigerians don't want to hear. Saying that you've never rigged before. It's a joke.
Well, it's your opinion, Dr. Rufai. We have not rigged, but certainly I cannot say politicians don't go about rigging. But we haven't rigged, and then so let's wait till 2027, and that time it will show who or how many people in this country come out to vote. But then I hope Nigerians will believe in us. Politicians will give us another opportunity this time around, so that Nigerians can come out and vote whoever they want to be their leader next time.